Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
And now, lining up for Manchester
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And that gets things running. Ugarte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai. And Bradley. Bradley battling down that right flank. And he's certainly onside here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Shaw. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Ugarte. Now it's Menu. Kerkez getting this one clear. They get a throw in. And it's Dallo. Now here's the delivery. Mamadashvili claims it. Safe hands. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good strength. Shaw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a throw. Now it's Isak. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Bradley providing an outlet on that flank. No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's been taken short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And it's Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good look. Climbs up big. Kerkez gets it away. Now it's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pressure coming in from all directions. Now it's Szoboszlai. Quality ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Konate. Kerkez. Gakpo. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Ugarte. And it's Menu. And he's gone direct here. Diogo Dalot calmly anticipates. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Gakpo. Kerkez has it out wide and in space. And he's intervened well there. Martinez. Ugarte. Opts for safety. For sure. Matheus Cunha. Konate. Szoboszlai. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
1 minute added time.
This might spell danger. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in
Just
goals.
a quick announcement,
The score,
it is now time for
0-0.
a special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Konate. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here. Gakpo! That's a half-decent try. Good ball, good take. Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's nice. Diogo Dalot gets into some space.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He slings it in. Pressing high and with purpose. Szoboszlai. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Diogo Dalot kept his eye on it, and he's there. Menu. Nicely weighted ball. And he's takes a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Bradley. Salah. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on the field is
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Diogo Dalot. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Oh, really well played.
Tries to pass it through. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Isak. That has been slung wide. Szoboszlai. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United making consecutive changes here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And it's McAllister. Nice sequence of passes, this. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Delivers the ball. Konate attempts a clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Kerkesh aims beyond the defence. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Gakpo goes short. Salah crosses. Cleared without complication. Out of play for a throw. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Gakpo with the short one. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Soboslai. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And what a finish that might have been.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
A quick reminder today that smoking
So a
is
short
only
respite
allowed
for the
in
players
areas shown
as
on
they
this
prepare
map.
themselves
Thank you
for
your
another 30
cooperation.
minutes.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 25.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Casemiro.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that could set him on his way. Bayindir breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for a shot!
Ahmad made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So here
8,
comes the substitution.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 23, Shaw.
Kerkez.
Coming on the field.
Now
number
Gakpo.
7, Mason Mount. Number 12,
Szoboszlai.
Malacia.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Ligt. Casemiro. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Mount. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Malacia. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah. Isak. That's a corner kick. They've played it short. Salah. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
So
for
penalties
support
loom
for our
ever
charity
closer.
fund, Chance
Is there
in Football.
anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And so the last chance to find a winner. 105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Now it's Ahmad. Mount. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Finally, finally, finally! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. And it's Salah. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. McAllister shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? And here's Isak. Szoboszlai. And the finish! In he goes again. Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. McAllister. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in the team, and I think this guy looks as if he's going to go on and have a fantastic career.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle, and here we go. That has not gone well. Played out to the right. And it's Menu. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. Kerkez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That is lovely. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Gakpo. And this is Mohamed Salah. Looking to play him in. Isak. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Menu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good spread. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pinches it off him, looking for options for movement. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Kerkez. Still goalless. Gravenberg. Bradley. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now this could be a chance.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Spread out to the left.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gravenberg. Salah. Now it's Gakpo. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Menu. He's a sharp little ball here. Mamardashvili claims comfortably.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Matheus Cunha, out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. In towards the back stick. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly! game.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Gravenberg. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Bradley. And it's Soboslai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose, and it's come back out to him. Dispatched clinically. First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction...
Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gravenberg. Now Kerkez. And it's McAllister. Szoboszlai. Spread it left. Ugarte. And it's Menu. Bruno Fernandes. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please make sure to
It's a
watch
dressing
the screen
room
for
that
an information
needs
bulletin
rousing at
from the
half-time,
regional
because
police
in truth
department.
they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
This looks promising. And he's straight offside. He's looking wide, and that pass just didn't quite work. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kirkes. And Konate. Bradley. And Konate. McAllister might just make this. Gakpo. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries to pass it through. Lovely feet. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. He's got tall. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bradley. Szoboszlai. And here's Isak.
Isak really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Plays it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Matheus Cunha. That's been slipped through. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Menu. And it's Ugarte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gakpo could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
De Ligt played out towards the right wing. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Ugarte.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Shot could... He's had a shot! He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Back to the keeper. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now it's Ahmad. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? McAllister. Kirkes. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Ahmad. Menu gets into a good position.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's hoisted clear. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Decent enough try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's that, the end. So that is it, the end of the road. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Number 6.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle. Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. De Ligt cuts it out. Menu. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Mohamed Salah.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bradley. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's picked it up out wide. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Gravenberg. Bradley. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. That has been slung wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Distributed tidily. Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Salah! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ugarte. To Martinez. Diogo Dalot. Menu. Nice looking ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bradley. And it's Salah. And Konate. And it's Soboslai. And it's Menu. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Soboslai. It'll be a throw-in. Kerkez. Liverpool finding their passes. Ugarte defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Menu. Over to the left. And it's Shaw. Shaw made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Diogo Dalot. Great vision. Menu. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread neatly. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
what a terrific
I'd like
45
to ask
minutes,
you to
all
join me
triggered
in
by
wishing
a
our birthday
helter-skelter
boy
tempo
a very
that has,
special
you know,
birthday.
been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He is just caressing the ball. Mohamed Salah! Matheus Cunha. Menu. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely feet. Menu. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Pass somewhat off target. Out for a throw. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now this could be a chance. Diogo Dalot. That's a nicely weighted pass. Mamardashvili breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Szoboszlai.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? Szoboszlai has it in a wide position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Sure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Played out to the right. He's got away. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Matheus Cunha, number 37, Menu.
Sure.
Coming on the field, number 13.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
18, Casemiro.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
McAllister, unrelenting, uncompromising, tries a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making another change here. Zirkzee to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Now then, and a chance! And he's found the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Number 18.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's the keeper's ball. Who saw this coming? Manchester United are hurt by just about the final punch. Gakpo. McAllister. And it's Kirkes. Just 5 minutes left. De Ligt tries to clear. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gravenberg with the slide tackle there. It's a searching pass. Gakpo gets into some space. That's going to go a long way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Xerxes. Diogo Dalot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Today's match day programs are
So a
available
brief
from
breather
stands
and
located
then
by the
extra
gates.
time.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United pay the
Number
price for
23.
failing to close out the match in normal time.
Coming
Can
on
they
the
avoid the
field,
same fate here,
number
where the
16,
consequences are still more serious?
Number 7, Mason Mount. Number 12.
Very nicely done. Mount hit into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Played back in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Ahmad! Ahmad! And that could well leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given. Kirkes. Now Gakpo. And it's Soboslai. And it's Gravenberg. Spread out to the left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Xerxes. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Casemiro. Now it's Ahmad. Diallo is flagged offside. Malacia. Mount. Casemiro. Now it's Ahmad. Oh, such a clever touch. Casemiro, he's got all. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Casemiro played out to the left flank. Malacia gets into a good position. Ball is over the line. Success! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Success. Now it's Ahmad. Diogo Dalot delivers the ball. Van Dijk with the clearance. It's a mighty effort! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Oh, good-looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Diogo Dalot. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Martinez. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Zirkzee.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Diallo. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Szoboszlai getting this one clear. Back into the middle. And he's certainly onside here. And oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it. Manchester United can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly, result-wise, This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And now, lining up for
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So off we go then. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo. And Guardiol. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Turns and goes back. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Foden. And Vardiol. Son Heung-min. El Jabari.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Donnarumma. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Foden. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Son Heung-min. He's looking wide. Now he climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 19 minutes is number 21, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Miranda de Ebro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Camavinga. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face.
It's Kane! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Vardiol has created one goal already. Now Foden. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Camavinga. Now Foden. Vardiol. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. El Jabari. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. Foden. That's gone for a throw-in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vardiol makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's the chance to counter. That has been slung wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's shifting through the gears here, looking to go deep. Camavinga, Caicedo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has found the way through. Looking to play him in. Danger averted for now. Messi plays it short. There's the delivery. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Caicedo. Foden. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Messi gets his head on it! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Messi. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Vardiol. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Vardiol. And it's Caicedo. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Driving forward. Great vision. Can he latch on to this?
That's good defensive concentration. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Akanji. Half an hour gone in the second half. Not the most accurate pass. And he shoots! Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. Out towards the flank. Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Son Heung-min. So what can they make of this? That ball looks a good one. Kane takes a shot! And he hits the net! This is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Both
6.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
Played out wide. Now this could be a chance. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. 2 minutes to be added on. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that gets things running. Vardiol, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like...
And the shot! Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hit into the middle, punched away. That's a good ball out wide. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Valverde. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the keeper beats it away. That's a throw. Nicely spread. And they've got a throw. Foden. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going for goal! And he's there to get it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No goals as yet. That has been slung wide. Pinches it off him. Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Vardiol. Now it's Son Heung-min. Muscular approach does pay off here. Can he latch on to this? Vardiol. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Foden.
And Vardiol.
Foden.
Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He has found the way through. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Vardiol. Now it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
En el minuto 35, el dorsal 10, Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Forward it goes. Camavinga.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United have it back and can go again. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Played through for the wide man. Recalo. Strong running down that left flank. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Caicedo. Now it's Valverde. Messi receives it in a wide. He gets big! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Tries a measured ball. There's the header! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
El dorsal 23.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Foden. And here's Kane. Kane! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front.
Gol de Manchester United. Marcó en el minuto 51 el dorsal 21.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicely weighted ball. Cross to the back post. That's going to go a long way. And they can counter here. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ball's gone out of play. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's Son Heung-min. Rondon. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good play. Looking to play him in. Dendonka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10
Oviedo can now introduce
será
the first of
por
their
el
substitutes.
dorsal 7.
And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that's a chance, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Vardiol. Good running, strong and purposeful. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Brecalo. Messi has found the net here, of course. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Messi.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Brecalo. Rondon. Goes looking wide. That's very neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Brecalo. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, super ball. Driving forward. Now, this could be a chance. That's a good ball out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga, 2 assists to his credit already. And this is Messi. Son Heung-min, shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have
23.
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Será sustituido por el dorsal
Kane!
9.
Oh, the ball's run loose here, and one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's gone for goal! Oh, and he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
El dorsal 18.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's got his cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. It's a good run down the left-hand side. 5 minutes to add. And he's gone searching crossfield. Looking for options for movement. He slings it in. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play left back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle. And it's made its way to him. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. He's looking wide. He's found a way past. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And shifted it to the flank. Looking tidy in possession here. Kane. Looking to play him in. And it's been played through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Gets into some space. Witsel. Messi. Akanji. And Guardiola. Foden. Played out to the right. And he's being shifted off it. Witsel. Some really good ball movement. Spread it left. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. So what can they make of this? And he's forced to go back. And Akanji. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Caicedo. Guardiola. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. It's Kane! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
"15 minutes till half-time. Spread out to the left. Good running, strong and purposeful. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Distributed tidily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now there's a chance to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Oh, well played, well sorted
There will
out.
be 1 minute added time.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think, on the whole, the
Hello,
team linked up
everybody,
very
and
well
this
and
is a
has
quick
been
reminder to
organised.
let you know
Hence
that
their
you'll be able to
position.
catch
They can
today's
afford to
match
be a
broadcast
little braver
live
with
on
the
the
ball, I
F1
think.
FM
Something
station.
they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Valverde. Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, sweet feet. And he decides to cross it. And he's taking no chances there. Foden. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Witsel. Played out to the left flank. Witsel. Now, can they get him away? Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. Akanji. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Witsel. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Girona choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Substitution.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Stuani. Witzel. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could try cutting inside here. And that has been cleared. Nicked it back promptly. It's a promising position. He slings it in. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's in space and looking for options. Very nicely done. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace him is...
And it's been taken
number
short.
22. Substitutions taking place.
Now the cross. And back out it comes. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Stuani! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's in a great position here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Blint. Hill. Can he get on the end of this? We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field is number
Manchester
16,
United are making a
Rodri.
change after this, just
Substitution
one
progress.
opportunity to do so. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically?
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish?
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's a sharp little ball here. Blint. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Son Heung-min picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
And with that, it's time for me to
Hello,
thank Jim
attendees.
Beglin
This
and to
is
wish you a
lost
very good
children
evening.
Announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Bienvenidos al partido
Gorgeous,
de hoy.
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Elche appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five, so I think it affords managers the ultimate flexibility, and I think if I were really pushed on what I'd like most, this would be the system.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter, Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching the fences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Camavinga! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Valera. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, sweet feet. It's a good-looking delivery. And the shot! And reclaimed it in a trice. Cross in, looks like a good one. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he's forced to go back. Tiangana. No goals as yet. Valera gets into some space. Nice control. Valera, quick look, then plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Elche were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get...
It's Kane! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Foden does really well there, he is strong. Messi, nicely weighted ball. And the ball is out of play. Valera. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Valera. That's good play. There's the delivery. Rodriguez! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vardiol. Now Foden. Vardiol. Akanji. That has not gone well. Valera. It's a promising position. Tries to cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, that's nice. And he's lost his man here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga, and here's Messi.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodriguez. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And he's being shifted off it. Rodriguez. Elche finding their passes. Now Valera. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Oh, really good feet. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
2 minutos de descuento.
Out to the right. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. And it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Over to the left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valera. Diangana.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
And Diangana. Played out to the right. Rodriguez, given the lift of his goal. And he's in on goal. Driving through the middle. Now it's... and the shot! Nicely spread. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min.
Kane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, important interception. Son Heung-min.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Played out to the left flank. Diangana. Played out towards the right wing. Drives it in. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Valverde, he is through here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Kane. Camavinga. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
Messi!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Decent hit from there. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Mir, spread it left. The less said about that pass, the better. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el
Valverde,
dorsal 16. Cambio de
Akanji,
jugadores.
Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Valverde, played in with terrific header. Harmlessly behind. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's picked it up out wide. Valera. Played back in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pass somewhat off target. And that has been cleared. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mir. That has been slung wide. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Elche complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, right place, right time. And that will be it. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And now, lining up for Manchester
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around. And he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, we're on the way. Caicedo. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Getafe finding their passes. No, it's come to nothing. Vardiol. Foden. And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. That's a promising position. He's found a way past. Kiko Femenia. Spread neatly. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Kane. Messi. It's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Borja Mayoral. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Martin. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good spread. Crossed in early. And that has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted in. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Akanji. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Kane really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Kane. Played out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Very nearly half an hour gone here. A probing pass. Oh, well played.
Foden. This is the time you need that pace.
Vardiol. And it's Son Heung-min. And Akanji. Kamavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Diego Rico. Now Mario Martin. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Kamavinga. Valverde is onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mario Martin. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Foden. Threads one in. That'll be a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he get it through? Valverde receives it in a wide position. Getafe are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured. Now it's Borja Mayoral. And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Foden.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Borja Mayoral. Spread it left. Now Mario Martin. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Borja Mayoral! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Diego Rico. Good read, needed to be.
Foden.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Camavinga. And here's Kane. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? And that has found him in acres of space. Kiko Femenia flings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Turns back here, probably the best option. Caicedo. Nicely spread. Borja Mayoral. Good ball, good take. Has a look and place it forward. Foden. Now it's Kane. And this is... And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vardiol. Tries to play it through. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Mario Martin. He could be in here. Looking for options for movement.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Foden. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
This looks promising. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Looking to play him in. Now here's the delivery. Up he goes! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 85
Oh,
minutes,
one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So,
20.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 6.
Getafe have
Eduardo
taken the lead.
Camavinga.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Number 14.
What about this cross?
Luis Araujo. Number 22. Number 16. Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer
There will
and
be
quickly.
1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
La alineación de hoy será...
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I know I'm going to be accused of positional bias here, Peter, but I genuinely have been very impressed with Oscar Mingueza. The way he's used adversity, and he's had to restart pretty much and develop his all-round game. We all know he's great on the ball and playing out from the back, but he's now getting stronger in terms of his positional sense and his intelligence to read the game in general.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So it's away we go then. And it's Mingueza. Mingueza's cross. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's forced to go back. Akanji. Valverde. In with the challenge. Oscar Mingueza. Oh, good take. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
El dorsal 9.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Valverde is flagged offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left. Gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Camavinga.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foden. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vigo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oscar Mingueza. And the pass is intercepted. Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. Son Heung-min. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Caicedo, looking to play him in. Son Heung-min, Kane, it's Kane! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's neat. And this is Kane. Cross into the box. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. This looks promising. Now the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga proves just a little bit too... Foden! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Mingueza. Mingueza going full tilt down the right-hand side. Overhits and out of play. Vardiol. Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely spread. Played out to the right. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Donnarumma gets rid without sophistication. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Mingueza. Mingueza has it out wide and in space. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So once again, we're underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marcos Alonso opts for safety. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Camavinga for Valverde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to pass it through. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. He's in a great position. Shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Takes aim and crosses.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that
Played
off.
back in. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Vardiol. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Akanji. Valverde.
La asistencia a este partido
Messi.
asciende a 29.900
Good work on the right flank here.
espectadores.
And it's Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Marcos Alonso. Oscar Mingueza. And it's Mingueza. Oscar Mingueza. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Distributed tidily. So, what can they make of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Brilliantly cut out. It's a quick ball upfield. It's a sharp pass. Valverde in acres of space out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? Akanji. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oscar Mingueza. And the shot! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
El dorsal 7. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 5.
Vigo go into the
Serán
lead.
sustituidos por
What a great
el
time to
dorsal
score,
10.
but it does give the
El
manager a
dorsal
real
11.
headache. Does he
El
sit on this
dorsal
lead
15.
now or
Se
try and
va a
finish it
producir un
off?
cambio de jugadores.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rodri. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Rodri. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Minutos de descuento.
Oscar Mingueza. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Son Heung-min.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well measured. And that's that. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida.